Matthew Holt. I'm here with Dean Stevens, who is the CEO of Healthline. Dean, old friend of ours. Got some interesting news today in early October. And we had some discussions about this a while back, Dean, about what Healthline has become and then what you're doing as a consequence. So tell us first off, where are you in the world quickly on the consumer brand?
Well, Matthew, first, congratulations on the 9th annual Health 2.0 conference.
9th, I'm feeling old, but you were the first one, so you're old too.
We've been watching you age gracefully over these years. So we're here to announce today that we are creating a new company under Healthline Networks to be a sister to our very fast-growing consumer media site, healthline.com. This new company is a technology company focused on the provider marketplace. And the brand that we're launching today is called Talix, T-A-L-I-X, and it represents our new move into the provider space to help both payers and providers do a better job of managing the risk under risk contracts with the federal government and commercial plans.
All right, so very briefly, you have now about 50 million uniques coming to the consumer site. Obviously, it's a little tricky to explain, that different market between over on the provider side. So it makes sense to spin it off. What is the technology that's going into Talix from the parent company? And give us a sense about what the market is and who you're going to be reaching out to.
Right. Well, to your point, the success of the consumer brand, Healthline, has made it very easy for us to say we've got to create a new brand for our software business. And in doing so, we had to make decisions around how we're going to divide up the technology and the resources and the customers for both the Healthline brand as well as the new brand Talix. And that's been done. The Talix company will have a lot of technology that's related to natural language processing. It has our world's leading semantic taxonomy. It also involves a lot of the clinical rules that we've been developing over years in order to be able to take unstructured content and derive patient insights from it.
So what is an example of how that will get used? Will it be used by a clinician, by a case manager, by a medical director? Who's going to be using that within a provider organization, and what are they going to be doing with it?
The intent here is to be embedded within electronic medical records. So we're working with a number of the electronic medical record companies that are taking our technology and making it embedded right within the EMR so that physicians can access the coding adjustment capabilities of our technology. This enables the physician not only to look retrospectively back at how that patient has been coded for reimbursement, but to do this prospectively with the patient as part of the patient workflow in the physician's office.
Great. So you're going to be showing this, among other things, I think, at Health 2.0. Give me a sense, brand new, as you go forward, where are you starting off in the world of customers, and where do you expect this to end up?
Well, we launched our first product called Coding Insight at the end of June. We signed up our first paying customer on August 1st. It's the Village Family Practice in Houston, Texas. It's about a 30-doc practice that has about 90% of its patient population on risk contracts. So it's a very innovative environment that's taking on a lot of risk across the patient population that they manage. They're using Coding Insight to understand the risks associated with all of their patients on Medicare Advantage and beyond. And we are now also involved in a number of other proof of concepts for organizations that are both integrated delivery networks, the payer environment, as well as other multi-specialty groups that are in an ACO model.
Right, so last question. You have obviously a thriving group here already. You've hired some people off to go into the new company, Talix, from Healthline, of course. I assume you're going to be the CEO of both for now, I understand. But what do you got and what do you need for the new business?
So Matthew, what do we need? We are growing our businesses quite quickly, and so we are in market hiring across the spectrum. Obviously engineers, front-end and back-end engineers. We're looking for additional product managers because Coding Insight is our first application, but we're also developing a suite of applications to go after the entire risk management marketplace. It's a world that needs to be disrupted, and we think we're in a great place to do that.
And are you going to be raising some money for the new business, or is that being generated internally, or where are you going to go on the sort of rollout of that part of it?
The Talix business is funded currently by our media business. Our media business has turned out to be extremely profitable, and we're harvesting the EBITDA out of that business to fund Talix's pivot into the risk management world. However, we are actually engaged with bankers to raise capital for the media business as we are preparing ourselves to acquire other companies.
All right, so either way, there's more investment coming in and more activity going on, and we'll look forward to seeing how that develops. But exciting news. Very glad you were able to talk to us. And, looking forward to it.
By the way, I have brought you a present.
Oh,
So-
hang on.
so you can
I
see
get
the
a
brand.
brand fancy new t-shirt. So there we go. We'll leave it up. This is Dean Stevens with the fancy new t-shirt that he's giving me, Talix. Dean, congrats on the new rollout. Looking forward to seeing the demo at Health 2.0, and we'll look forward to seeing how this develops as both your brands go forward from here.
All right.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.